everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this video. This is my new mannequin that I've named Annie. My friend Louise helped me pick a name for her. I wanted to name her after the person who bought her for me, but they purchased it anonymously. So, since it was anonymous, Louise suggested Annie. But thank you to whoever did buy me Annie. Her hair is very silky, and it's just really pretty, and I like that I have a different hair color now to play with, so there's a little bit more diversity in my mannequins and even with my guest models that I have occasionally. So I thought for this video I would do some different hairstyles on her and just do some things with her hair. I had her on my mannequin stand, but I removed a section of it thinking it would be fine, and it actually wasn't. So I'm sorry about the clackety noises. I tried to jerry-rig the stand so she wouldn't move as much, but she does spin quite a bit. So I just had a little bit of a difficult time filming this video. But I think I still did a decent job. And I think next time I'll do a video with her where I'm standing up using the stand so I can have the whole thing put together. And that way she won't spin so much and it won't be so bangy, clingy sounds. I had some plans to do some different things, but since she wouldn't hold still, I think I only got to do 2 hairstyles, and then later I'll put some tinsel in her hair, just because that was easy to do with her spinning and everything. So I hope that will be tingly for some of you to watch. I haven't seen any ASMR videos of people putting tinsel in other people's hair. Maybe I just missed it, or it doesn't come across my feed. Sorry about the music you may hear in this video as well. The neighbor boy was home, and right after I had started filming, he decided to play loud music. So I tried to turn the volume down on these like the clips in the video, but it's still kind of there. So here I was going for a cute, like, clipped back look, but I took too much hair, and so I couldn't get it in the tiny clips. I also had the big clips with me, but I thought those were too big for the little pieces of hair I took. I need need to find some nice medium-sized clips. Let's see, just slid out. This mannequin's hair is a lot different from the other two I have. I think the one that Harley gave me has real hair, and then Kim, my ginger mannequin, I don't think her hair is real at all, but it's more realistic in texture, where this one, she just has very, very silky hair, and it's pretty to work with, but it was also a little harder to hold. So since my hair clipping back didn't work, I figured I would do this kind of braid. It's kind of like a fishtail braid, but also a French braid. I just crossed over the pieces and added them into the hair I held in the opposite hand, and it looked really pretty. This is a pretty easy way to make a braid like a French braid, I would say. I still kind of struggle with French braids, but this made a very beautiful braid without being so difficult and having to remember which pieces to add into and to cross over. It's just simple to go crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. I brushed the ends every once in a while just to keep them smoother. While I was doing this, I didn't notice the random straggler piece at the front of her face. It's a pretty big chunk. I don't know why I didn't notice it in the mirror. So I decided to start over and I gathered that piece in the front this time. It's a little difficult to start this kind of braid because it just wants to fall out, but as you keep going, it holds better. So I just kept going until I got to the end of the hair. Getting the extra pieces at the back and crossing them over. Just kept crisscrossing, crisscrossing, crisscrossing. And this time when I did it, it started shifting to the right. So then I got the idea to maybe turn it into a bun. I was trying to take it as far down the hair as I could before I wasn't able to cross it anymore. And when I got to the end, I chose a purple elastic to put in the hair. No particular reason, just that's what I grabbed, because it was going to be hidden for what I was going to do anyway. But I think it turned out really nice still. And this is when I spin it around itself into a cute little bun. It's more of an off to the side bun. I'm just taking some pins and pinning it up. It was a lot of hair, so I had to use quite a few pins. I was trying to get it as secure as possible. I used a different kind of pin. I don't know what the difference is between bobby pins and these ones. These ones weren't. They were shaped more like a V than they were a traditional bobby pin. So I used them just because they would match her hair better. It really wanted to fall out. Now I'm just slowly taking it back out to do the next thing with it. Moving the elastic now too. And I'm just slowly brushing the braid out, going up the hair as the braid unfolds. And now I'm going to be putting the hair tinsel in. I had some prepared already because I was going to put them into my hair, but then I didn't have time to add more in. When I tried it on myself, it was Father's Day, and so I had to leave to be at my dad's house. And I only put 4 in, like all around my head, so I had 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. But I wanted to add 2 more, so I would have 3 on each side. And yeah, and by the time I got back, they were sliding out, and so I don't think I put them in tight enough. That was my first time trying it on myself, so I now realized I can make it a little bit tighter and it'll be fine because you can loosen it and slide it out of your hair still. I've never done hair tinsel before, not even like having it professionally installed, so I wanted to try it because I've seen other people have it in their hair recently, and I actually really liked it. I bought a ton of tinsel, so I'm hoping that maybe some friends or my sister will let me add some to her hair at some point, or their hair. And yeah, I just think it could be an interesting trigger with the hair sectioning and then pulling the strands. This piece got a little knotted. I eventually got it out and then clamped it in the hair. I really like how it adds a pop of color to your hair without having to dye your hair. I kind of want to do this again and put more in, but maybe I'll do one color this time because I did rainbow for my Pride video I posted recently. I shouldn't say recently, I don't know when this video is going up. Recently as in around the time I filmed this video. So yeah, I just had some rainbow ones prepared and used those in her hair. But I might try maybe gold or blue in my hair next. I feel like it would only really look nice in my hair when it's straight, so I don't straighten my hair all the time anymore just to kind of prevent heat damage. But when I do straighten it, I'll put it in and keep it in for a couple of days. I also didn't know if this tinsel was heat resistant. When I got it, I read reviews that said some of the colors were, but others weren't. So I have to somehow try the heat on it without having it in my hair. So maybe we'll find out if I can use it in other styles as well. But I'm sure the tinsel that professionals use in your hair, I've seen people get their hair curled with them in, so maybe professional hair tinsel is more heat resistant. I don't know. I don't know, but it looks cute, curled or not, and straight or not. I was just checking to see where I had the one underneath because I was trying to stagger them. So there would be a little bit more color throughout. I got 2 different hair tools with the tinsel, and I think I like the one I'm using in this video, but there is another one where you can pick your own strands and kind of loop it through and slide the tinsel on, but I felt like I was going to take too big of a section, so I started with this wooden handled tool, and I think I prefer it. So I'm just double checking where it is in the hair, moving the hair around to see where it lays. The only thing I don't like about hair tinsel, like putting it in with the crimping beads, is that it can leave a bump in your hair even if you try to lay it down as flat as possible. It can be noticeable if you put the bead too close to the top of your head. It's starting to rain here, so I hope that doesn't bother you too much. It is quite loud. And I didn't even know it was supposed to rain today, so I'm now sectioning the other side of her head to install 2 more of the hair tinsel crimp beads. Just twisting, and clipping. Sliding the bead on her hair, straightening everything out around it so it's fine. And I'm gonna tighten it. Super cute. Putting the other one in. clipping it in place. Then I'm going to let that section down and split another section for the top layer of tinsel. I'm straightening out the part I gave her. She looks really pretty with a side part. Keep losing track of this rat tail comb. I don't know where it goes half the time, but then I'll find it somewhere random. It's usually in a different prop bin than my hair tools prop bin. But I don't ever remember putting it in a different bin, so sometimes it's just gone. And other times it's really easy to find. It's just kind of funny to me. But I'm glad I found it for this video. I wasn't originally planning on putting the tinsel in, but I had everything next to me, so I decided to do it anyway. And I'm glad I did. Just feeling again for where the other little crimp beads are. Pulling a strand through. Trying to find a good one. I kept grabbing really thin strands. It doesn't stick very well to thinner strands, but then it's also hard to pull thicker strands through the tool as well. So I had to do it until I found a nice medium. And then I'm crimping it in place. I don't know why I never had hair tinsel before. I don't think I had much of anything cool or trendy in my hair when I was younger. I know that sometimes other girls would come to school with cool little braids in their hair, or I'm not sure what they're called, and I don't know if it's a certain culture that wears them, but the more of like the, it's not yarn, it's like string, I think, that would be put in their hair or braided into their hair, and then beads as well. Me and my sister never had anything like that or did anything like that. I can't remember everything I've talked about, but me and my sister used to have this Mary Kate and Ashley hair twister tool, and it came with just little claspy beads. So you would spin your hair up in this tool and then put one of these clasps, like these plastic beads, at the end of it, and it would always fall out because it never did the twist tight enough. Like, it would twist each strand one way and then it would spin the opposite direction, how you normally do like a hair twist. It was just a tool that did it. And yeah, that was like the only thing we did besides putting braids in our hair randomly, or just having those little twists in our hair. But we mainly did that for fun at home. I don't think we ever really wore them out anywhere. Probably because my mom thought we did a ridiculous job on it or something. I don't know. I just don't ever remember leaving the house with those in my hair. But did anyone else have that Mary-Kate and Ashley twister thing? It was like purple and blue, and it had metal hooks on it. I can't even remember how we got it, and I don't think it came with the toys, but me and my sister had Mary-Kate and Ashley Barbies. I think I had Ashley and Jordan had Mary-Kate. I don't remember. But yeah, that was a fun time. So now I'm just going to be clipping the ends of the tinsel out of the hair, making sure it's all even. I like to cut some pieces like at the length of the hair, but then other ones I try to layer so that way it's like in a variation kind of thing, because her hair wasn't straight cut all around either. So now I'm brushing her hair all back to do another little style with it. Thought it would be cute to do a twist and have the different colors showing in the hair. So I'm just straightening it all out before I go and twist it. And I'm just gonna bring it up and clip it. I like to do this kind of style with my hair, especially when it's warmer, just to get it off the back of my neck. And it looked really cute. I was just trying to straighten it all out. But I liked how the tinsel popped through. I'm just combing through it. Trying to get it to set nicely. And as we come up on the end of the video, I would just like to thank you for watching. I know this video was a little bit more of a chaotic mess, but I appreciate you sitting through the video. If you did, please let me know if you would like me to do more hair tinsel in either the mannequin's hair or my sister or a friend's hair. I think it would be fun to do again. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate that, and I love hearing from my viewers and just getting feedback and getting to know some of you. But I will